Andy from DKS Business Development. Now, I spoke earlier on my Instagram that I was going to elaborate on what we were talking about. Now, the fundamental basics that I've been saying in networking meetings, that I've been saying in seminars, and I've been saying in workshops is that the leaders and the management work for the staff. The staff work for the customers and the customers work for the business. So that's what we're going to elaborate on. And over the course of, worked it out, it's nearly 20 odd years, I've been saying much the same message to businesses, to entrepreneurs. You have a business that looks good, sounds good and feels good. You engage your customers, you train your staff and you manage the business. Well, over the course of time, we've been building that up. Some of the businesses I worked with years ago have now got into fully fledged sort of national companies. So let me elaborate. So what we've got is a new theory, and it's my theory. So back in the day, I spoke about the look, the sound and the feel of your business, how your business image looked, how you sounded, the message that you put out, the social media platforms, and the feeling that gave your customer. So that was a simple one to get your head round. Did it look right? Did it sound right? And did it feel right to your customers, and were your customers engaged? I then started talking about working in the business, working on the business, and working for the business. So I tried to get you out of the micromanagement. You bring in staff in at this level. And we then put a series of books out about top tips on business. And we started talking about the business as your baby, letting the baby grow up from a toddler all the way up to a teenager and then going on, spreading its wings and being an independent, which is what some of my clients have now got. They're national businesses. So we've now got a scenario where we're now moving on another level. And a lot of people are now struggling to get their head around this concept. And obviously at a workshop and networking, I'm constantly saying it. The management and the leadership work for the staff. The staff work for the customer and the customer works for the business. So just quickly, I'm going to break this down for you. In principle, you've now got the brand and the image of your business. You've got the ethos, you've got the mission statement. You've decided that you've got staff. We know that. You're now working for the business, trying to bring customers in. So this is where it now goes, this next step forward. This is where I need you to understand that you as a leader, as a manager, work for your staff, your team. So this doesn't matter whether it's for DKS Sport, the sports team. So this is where we're at. Your staff, train them, educate them, support them emotionally, mentally. Give them the tools that they need to do the job. Train them on the mission statement, the ethos. Get them to understand the direction the business is going. And then work with them. Hold their hand if need be. Get them to do what you want to do. They're an extension of you. It's your business. So no micromanaging, but educate, train and support the staff to go off and do the job you're paying them to do. You can't go out and kick the ball into the goal, football analogy. You're on the sideline. Give them the power, the strength, the tools, the support to go out and do that. You can't be serving reception and serving a golf day or selling on the phone if you're networking. So give the staff the support, the tools they need, the education of your business so that they can go out and do the job you want them to do. So far this is all pretty simple and you're going, and this is staff training. Yeah, but what we're adding here is a little bit of you taking time, building staff days, training days, network and support that the staff can feel confident and comfortable and then with conviction serve the customer. Okay, yeah, we've got that, and that's basic business. We're kind of working out how we do that. Right. So that's the leaders and the managers working on behalf of the staff to train them, to educate them. Right. So we've now got the staff working for the customer. You want the staff to work for the customer. So they've got all the support and the management behind them. They're all supported to go forward. They now build rapport. They now build relationships. They've now got confidence in the business so that when they talk to a customer, they know what they're talking about. They are empowered to deliver a service. They are empowered to deliver the product. They have knowledge about the product and the company. They can make decisions. They can then engage with this customer and the customer feels connected. But the staff, you've empowered them, and this is what it's all about: mentally, physically and emotionally. Empower your staff to go out and be your brand ambassador. They're going to wear a logo. They're going to go out as a salesman or as a driver or as an ambassador. They're going to go out and represent your company, and they need to represent your company with conviction. So when they're meeting the customers, they are a force, a face of that company professionally. They have the right image, the right brand, and they create the right experience for the customer. Nothing new about that. Nothing new at all. So let's go back a step. You've trained them. The management work for the staff. You've educated them. You've trained them. The staff are now working for the customer. They feel more positive. They've got more training. They've got more understanding. They've got more support, more tools to do the job. All of a sudden now we're on the last one, which is the customers work for the business. And you're going, and you've said many times, they're our unpaid sales force. Whoa. They're a critical part to your business. The more your customers feel connected, they can look at your business. So back in the day, the look, the sound and the feel. They're going to build a rapport. They're going to build a relationship. They're going to be thanked for their business, for their service. They're even going to be thanked when they start putting stuff online. For argument's sake, let me put this analogy to you. I buy a Range Rover. I have a very good relationship with the Range Rover man. And Richard, salesman, has been there many years, serviced it, looked after it. Always see him, always cleans it, always looks after me. Proud customer. I tweet about it, I thank them. Every now and then I have a trip out, I put a photograph of it, doing what I'm doing. Obviously you've seen me, the odd video in there. Always saying thank you. And Richard says thank you to me, and I've got a good relationship with Richard. One of my friends said, "And where'd you get that from?" And I instantly, because I'm well trained by Richard, I said, "Go and see my friend Richard. There's his business card. That's the Range Rover you want. Go and have a chat with him. He'll look after you." So Richard, the salesman, has now got a warm lead that knows about the vehicle, understands the running costs and the prices, walking in with the potential to buy. He hasn't got to sell to them. So I am the unpaid salesman that's already sending him work. So understand that if you're a golf venue, if you're a shooting venue, a speedway venue, a sports venue, a restaurant, a clothing shop, your models, your ambassador, the people that are wearing your brand and your clothing are going out basically endorsing it. And then when somebody says, "Cool, where'd you get that from, man? That looks a bit smart." "Oh, I got that from such and such." It's as simple as that. And even these, got these from my lovely little friend at Muddy Footprints. Spoke to her the other day. I've got a corporate country day. I need some fleeces. No problem. Bosh. Straight in the post, straight sent to me. Lovely. I've got various colours now. So I'm now going to endorse her. I'm now going to endorse her little Muddy Footprints business. Little livery yard down the road where the horse is. Constantly saying to people, "Go on holiday there. It's brilliant. It's brilliant." You've only got to look at my Facebook and you see the people I'm endorsing. I'm an unpaid ambassador. I'm an unpaid sales force. But you have to say thank you to your customers. So let's nutshell this again. The management and the leadership work for the staff, train and educate the staff. The staff, feeling empowered, build a relationship and a rapport with the customer. The customer, feeling cared for, looking at the business, the image, the brand and the experience, feels warmth and feels a connection with you and wants to do more business with you, wants to go back and buy more and bring more of their network to you. How simple is this? There are various people then that as a consultant I will use to do CMRs and databases and prospecting and all the rest of it. That's all irrelevant. But what I'm trying to get your head round is what you are. The brand, the image and the customer experience. The look, the sound, the feel. The management working for the staff working for the customer, and the customer working for the business. So, have a chat to me, tell me what you think on this, and we will certainly talk soon. Have a good day.